Hi guys, this is Matt, your eBay mate. I'm going to talk to you today about selling used clothing on eBay that I pick up at thrift stores, and I'm going to give you a list of brands that I have sold these brands on eBay before and made $20 profit on each of them. Well, it could be more than 20, but at least $20. That's if you deduct the shipping costs, the PayPal, eBay fees, and what I paid for the item. So a little bit about me. My name's Matt. I'm originally from the UK, but I live in South Florida now, and I've been selling stuff on eBay, used clothing mainly, for about a year, and it's July 2015 right now. Okay, so I've got my list here. I'm going to go through the brands one by one, and these are good brands that I think you should pick up if you see, and as long as the condition's good. Condition is key. Condition's almost as important as a brand. I don't pick up things that are in bad condition because I do this part-time. I have a full-time job. I do this in my spare time, earn a little bit more money, and I don't have time for the hassle that poor condition items have. Obviously sometimes I pick stuff up and it might have a stain or a tear or something, and at that point I have to decide whether or not I take photos of the issue and disclose them to the buyers, or sometimes I just donate the clothing back to the thrift store. Little tip: if you do have a shirt or whatever it is and it has a stain or a blemish or some sort of problem, I normally get a quarter, a coin, a 25-cent coin, put it next to the stain, take a photo, and then at least the person has some scale as to the problem and what they're getting themselves into. But anyway, here we go with my list of good brands. So watch out for these. First one, Patagonia. I'm sure if you're into this and you've been doing it for a while, you know that brand, and it's awesome. Pick it up. Also, there's a sub-brand, I believe, called Pataloha, which is like Hawaiian shirts, but it's the same quality. The label looks the same, and yeah, I picked one of those up recently, sold it really fast, really good profit. So Patagonia, Pataloha, awesome. Alright, next is Fred Perry. I like this brand. I used to wear it when I was younger. I think it's a British brand. It's a British tennis player, I think. And yeah, I always pick up the polo shirts when I see them. I've always done well. I've heard on some other videos that other people haven't, but I did. So I'd recommend Fred Perry. Normally it's got a logo here, and it's kind of like a U shape. It's two feathers, I think, and it's kind of in a U shape. Alright, next is a brand called D Squared. Sorry, I'm hot as hell. It's summer in Florida. Next brand is D Squared, or D Squared 2, I think it's called sometimes. It's really awesome. I bought a t-shirt recently for like $2, and I sold it to someone in Europe. I can't remember the country, but I sold it for like $50 or $60, and I couldn't believe that someone would pay that for a t-shirt that seemed kind of standard, but they did. So I'm always picking it up from now on. D Squared, D Squared 2, awesome. Next is Starter. I sold a starter jacket recently. I think it was a San Francisco Giants. It was kind of satin feeling to it. Had a SF logo here, black, really awesome condition, like almost new. Yeah, I sold it for over $100. Bought it for 4 or 5. Really home run, awesome. I'm not saying all starter jackets are going to be like that. You have to do your research. I'm not saying all Fred Perry, any of these brands. I guess it depends on the item that you have, but I've had success with these ones. Anyway, next up is a brand called Conti Gyani. Contigiani, Italian brand. I think it's handmade Italian stuff. I bought this shirt. It looked really good quality. It said made in Italy, so I looked on my app, on the eBay app in the store, and I saw that, yeah, they sell for good money, so I bought it, I sold it, really good profit. Unfortunately, the guy didn't like the way it fit. He didn't check the measurements that I put in. He returned it, I refunded him, and then a week later I sold it again to someone else and made a really good profit. So Conti Gyani, if you feel it, you'll probably feel the quality. It's really awesome brand. Next up is it's spelled Lacroix, but I always thought it was Lacroix. Lacroix. Christian Lacroix. I bought a shirt recently for like $5. I think I sold it for 50 or 60. Really good. It was a really nice shirt, lots of detail. I mean, as you do this more often, you can pretty much tell right away if it's a good quality brand, and you can tell the quality in the fabric and the design and everything. But yeah, that was a home run too. Christian Lacroix. Next up is a brand that everybody knows. It's Burberry. I've sold a few Burberry things, maybe 5 or 6, I don't know, but I could have bought a lot more. Most of the time I'm too nervous to buy them because I know there's so many fakes out there, and it's kind of hard to tell if you don't really, I don't really know what I'm doing. So yeah, just be very careful if you're buying Burberry. But the ones that I bought and sold, I checked them. I felt like they were a good quality product, so I felt comfortable selling them, and yeah, I made good profit. So yeah, Burberry, but check them out first. Next up is Diesel. I bought some Diesel jeans recently, and again, $4 or $5, and sold them for 50 or so. Yeah, just really good. I mean, the ones that I bought were in really good shape, like not, I don't say new, but nearly new. So yeah, great sale. Next one is called Briony. B-R-I-O-N-I. Briony. Italian brand, awesome. I think I've sold 3 or 4. Every time they sell pretty quick, within a month or two, and really good profits. I put the prices way up high and they're still sold. Sometimes I think they're Briony by Neiman Marcus or Briony by Nordstrom or something, but yeah, look out for Briony. I think there's Briony Sport too. Watch out for that. Alright, next up is Robert Graham. Robert Graham does awesome shirts, polo shirts. Normally you can tell them right off, they're really brightly coloured. They'll have matching collar on the inside of the collar, inside the cuff, other way around. Is like a matching collar and cuff, and bright colours. On the inside it'll be, instead of a tag, it'll be embroidered Robert Graham, like a signature. And always pick those up. I've always done really well with those. Even if the condition wasn't good, I still sold them. And the older ones have an RG in the label instead of the signature, and they still sell too. Not for as much, but they still sell. Alright, next up is Vineyard Vines. Most people must know this brand, it's very popular. It's got a whale logo, normally on the chest, and they do polo shirts, ties, button front shirts, a whole bunch of stuff. But if I get Vineyard Vines, I know that it's going to be gone within a few weeks, even if I price it high. Yeah, just great brand. Vineyard Vines by Shep and Ian, I think it is. Okay, next up is a brand called Rock Revival. I seen this brand twice, and it was a pair of jeans I bought, and there was another pair, and I thought, nah, I'll just buy one. I don't really know the brand, so I'll buy one, and then if it's good, maybe I'll come back and buy the other one. So I bought the one. It sold almost immediately as soon as I listed it for like $80. Bought it again for nothing almost. So I went back the next day to try and buy the other pair, and someone had already bought those. So that's like, I always think about that one pair that got away. Rock Revival. Alright, the last brand I'm going to talk about today is Kitten. K-I-T-O-N. Italian handmade button front shirts, and really awesome brand. Obviously, I think they're like $500, brand new. I watched a video by a guy on YouTube called Coco Army. Check out his channel, he's awesome. He sells high-end stuff and really good content on brands and what to pick up, all high-end stuff. But anyway, on one of his videos, it scrolled through a bunch of the tags of high-end brands, and I remember the Kitten one because it's kind of distinctive. One of the, I think the eye is a different color. I think it's red. I can't remember offhand. But yeah, so it kind of stuck in my mind, and then I went to a thrift store and I saw two of them on the same day, and I picked those up right away and I sold them both, and I think one for $100 and one for, which wasn't in as good condition, for maybe 60. So watch out for Kitten, really awesome brand. And that's the video for today. I'm going to make some more videos, so please like, comment and subscribe. My name's Matt, your eBay mate. Thanks.